Group B, Caesar, Emily, Gadiel, Aisha, how you guys doing? Week number 2 here. Let's go ahead and begin and talk about your daily activities to get you ready for 4th grade. Hey, so once again, we are going to ask that you keep on skip counting. If creating a column or chart is something that's becoming tiresome or grueling, don't worry about it because really, as you guys can see, we're skip counting across horizontally or skip counting down vertically. And really what it comes down to is just knowing all your skip counting numbers. So think about it. You can skip count by 2s, 5s, and 10s super fast. We need you to do the same with 6, 7s, 8, 9s, 11s, and 12s. Okay? So once again, keep practicing. Skip count, skip count, skip count. Now, if you think about extra math is going to help you to figure out a multiplication fact by using that strategy. But extra math's a little different because we want you to memorize math facts. So please take a look at the ones that you're a little slow in, the ones that are gray or yellow, and memorize just a few every day. We'd like to get you guys in division here shortly. Many of you guys are really close. So practice 10 to 15 minutes a day. That means 3 rounds. Just keep on signing in, get faster, set a goal for yourself. If you can try to get a certain number of happy faces, reward yourself, but keep practicing. Usually 10 to 15 minutes daily. And last week, the entire class, did an amazing job. All right, so let me go ahead and talk to you guys about division. As you guys know, we worked on division quite a lot before leaving for our distance learning program. There are a couple strategies I want you to take a look at. So think about the number line. When we look at a division problem, it is unlike multiplication. It is repeated subtraction. So let's think about this. If we have the number 12 and we're dividing by, let's say we're dividing by 3. Okay? Well, basically what that means is that we are going to move a certain number of places. Okay? So basically we're going to subtract 3 every single time. It's repeated subtraction. So 12. And then if we take away 3, that is 9. Take away another 3, that is 6. Take away another 3, that's 3, and then 0. So what we have here is we've repeatedly subtracted the number 3, and ultimately we have moved 4 jumps to the left. We've made 4 parts. 4 sections in this number line. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now, if that's a little confusing or weird or you don't like repeated subtraction, we can do partitioning. So let's say we have 3 objects and we're dividing the number 12 into 3 groups. It's basically what division is. You know, you're breaking something down. So we have 12 pieces of candy. Here we go. 1, oh, that didn't look good. Let me go ahead and stop that. I do apologize. That was weird. I was trying to make dots. That didn't work out very good. All right, let me try that again. All right, so I have 12 pieces of candy, and I'm going to go ahead and start partitioning. 12 divided by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. As you guys can see, we've broken up 12 into 3 separate groups. However, there are 4 objects or dots in each group. Okay, now if that doesn't work out good for you, what we can do is we can kind of make a diagram, a picture, a drawing. Remember, word problems usually use boys or girls or cups or bowls, and so visual diagrams are very similar to partitioning. Basically, you got to think to yourself, okay, if I have 12 pieces of candy and there's 3 kids, how many pieces of candy is each kid going to get? And you could solve it by kind of thinking about the opposite of division. That's the cool thing about division. If your multiplication is really solid, then you can actually kind of think about the opposite of division, which is multiplication. So please use these strategies. I want you to just keep on practicing multiplication division because we need to be 100% fluent when we enter 4th grade. So if you take a look at the Khan Academy link, it's going to just ask you to solve single-digit division problems. I know you'll have 0 difficulty doing that. Next, we would love for you to jump on to Newzilla. Remember, 6 new articles every day. Group A is working on narratives, which is fiction. You're not going to be doing that. You're working on an expository passage. And the reason why is because most Newzilla articles start around in the 500, 600, which is where your reading levels are at. Remember, you're going to identify the title of the passage. Make sure you identify the title using quotation marks and tell us what it's about. If there is a quote, please identify it and tell us why you think that's interesting. If there's not a quote, most of the 400, 500 Lexile passages don't have quotes. Tell us what you learned, facts, information. So F for facts. What did you learn from the article and why was it important to learn that? Remember, the whole point of reading expository or nonfiction is to learn information, to learn facts. And so hopefully, if you've read this passage, you've read this article, and you've taken your time, you should be able to comprehend what you've read. Taking a quiz, getting a 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 4 tells me that you've really taken your time and you've thought about what you've been reading. All right, kiddos, once again, keep up the great work. Really proud of you, and we'll check in with you tonight at 5. Have a good one. Bye, guys.